If you saw the video of Washington Park Arboretum, you will have seen how magnificent and glorious the rhododendrons and azaleas are right now, as they are all over Seattle. I found this little bud on the sidewalk this morning while walking my dog, and I feel like even it is worthy of a little vase. So I found a tiny little glass that I'm going to pop it in. So arrangements are really fun to make, and they can be made with flowers that are around your house. These are a bunch of, maybe some people consider weeds, that were growing on my front lawn. So for example, these lovely little field daisies. They are so abundant right now. And I'm just going to put them in a good old plastic cup. We've got buttercups, and we've got forget-me-nots, this beautiful blue color. Add those. And we even have a lovely little dandelion. Put it right in there as well. And there you go. An instant meadow. I'd like to share a video made by my friend Christina, who is a floral designer, and she's going to demonstrate making a beautiful arrangement using flowers and other plants from her backyard. I find the video just relaxing and calming and inspiring to watch, so I hope you enjoy it.
Hey everyone, my name is Christina, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a small floral arrangement by using the materials from your backyard. First and foremost, the thing that I'll be using as a base for our arrangement is going to be this incredibly beautiful dogwood. I actually just cut this right from my front yard, and you're definitely going to want to start with your greenery first whenever you're doing a floral arrangement. This is just a really great way to kind of create a foundation for us to kind of nestle these flowers in here so they stay nice and sturdy. I really like to make my arrangements kind of organic and loose. If you like to make them more pave style design, that's fine as well. Really what that means is just a lot more compact, tight. And every time you go to add a stem of a flower or greenery right before your vase, definitely give it a fresh cut. And every time that you do make a cut, make sure to cut at an angle, at a 45-degree angle. The purpose for doing this is just that it gives a wider space for the flower to drink. But yeah, so now we have our greenery set, and the next step that we're really going to want to do is putting these big focal flowers in. This will kind of help us know what direction the shape is going. Since this one is so big, I'm going to go ahead and put him right here, right at the bottom. And also, I didn't mention the vase that I'll be using today is equivalent to the size of a mason jar, so if you have that at home, that also works. Okay, so we got our peony here. Let's see. I'm gonna keep this. I typically like to use 3 big points of design. So maybe one low, one medium, and one out here. It just helps create a little bit more balance for the arrangement. Perfect. Got these guys going. And then, how are we doing here? Pretty good so far. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to want to put in, I think we'll use these beautiful calla lilies. Again, make sure to give a fresh cut before kind of putting these in. lot of people view floral design as a form of art therapy. It's just a really great way to not only get outside to get those materials, but a creative way to connect with nature. Perfect, I got these here. Perfect. Let's see here, how are we doing? Got our colors okay? And it looks like this guy keeps kind of moving around. So anytime you feel like things are getting a little too loose, definitely make sure just to add a little bit more greenery at the base. It'll help keep things nice and tight. Perfect. Alrighty, so we have our base flowers here. Added a pop of white by using these Calla Lilies. I actually didn't even know I had these in my yard until my neighbor pointed them out the other day because they were hiding on the side of the house. Alrighty, and then the last thing that we're gonna use for this arrangement is a beautiful Lisianthus. It's our chartreuse green. This is much more of a whimsy flower, kind of really light and airy. And I always like to put those type of flowers in last to kind of give the arrangement a little bit of height and also add some fun texture too. Maybe add one right back here. You can kind of see how the colors follow each other. So we've got some pink on this side at the base, and then it comes in the back. Same with the white here, right on the outside, to the middle, to the back, and now the same with the greens. Definitely helps kind of the overall color palette blend together really well. Let's take a look here how we're doing. This guy's a little bit jammed here. Maybe a little bit more here. Get some more flower. There's really no wrong way to do floral design when creating something beautiful from your backyard. My main tip to make sure the flowers that are lasting as long as possible is just always giving again a fresh snip at the end of the stem and also changing out the water every few days. All right. I want this little one to show a little bit more. And also kind of just seeing what feels right. This one feels a little too tall. We're gonna readjust here. The scissors I'm using are actually garden clippers. You can use regular scissors if that's all you have, but these work really great for all kinds of stems. Perfect. I like that much better. It's all the flowers you can see really well. Alrighty. So here's our final product for our small coffee table, bedside. You can put this as a centerpiece. Again, just a few things to think about. This vase is a little bit taller than a mason jar, but that will really work great. And again, make sure you're changing out the water.